Yes, we are live now. So, hello, people from YouTube. Good afternoon. I hope everyone is all right. Today, we are going to talk about choices, and we have here Márcio, host of the house, and Alex for the first time. So, let's start. Can you introduce yourself, Márcio, please?
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Marcio Nunes. I'm 45 years old and I currently live in the city of Linhares, located in the state of Espírito Santo. Fortunately, to call this place home. I'm happily married and I have two children who constantly bring joy and excitement to our lives. And we can't forget our dear dog friend, this name Bento. I'm a learner and enjoy study new subjects and acquiring knowledge. Additionally, I have a deep passion for traveling and exploring new cultures, cuisines, and landscapes. That's it.
Thanks, Márcio. And about you, Alex?
Hello guys, I'm Alex. I'm 34 years old. I live at São Paulo, Mauá, Mauá, São Paulo, and I have 4 cats. I'm living with my parents right now since 2019, and I'm a programmer. I'm graduating in engineer software as a software engineer, and I like to play games. I like to work out and to read. I read a lot of philosophy books. I tend to like a lot of them. But right now, I'm studying a lot of programming, like Angular and C Sharp, and try my first job in the area. That's it.
Thanks, Alex. Alex, sorry. um, so, guys, my name is Elida. I am 23 years old. I live in a small city in Ceará. Um, Let me see. I study pharmacy at college, and nowadays I'm working at a medical lab. You know, um, I have been here on Talk and Talk, as I said, since the beginning of the pandemic as a host, as a talker, and as a hostess since March of last year. Um, Let me see. I have, I live with my parents. I have a lot of hobbies, and one of them is workout too. But I discovered a recent passion. It's CrossFit. I am addicted. Oh my God, really, really good. When I discovered this sport, I don't want to go back to normal gym, anymore because it's really good. I love going to CrossFit. I like to read too. But nowadays I am so full of things about college to study that I don't have time to read other types of books. Um, Let me see. I like to watch movies too, series, and that's it for now. Um, I think I use it to every time I was going introducing myself here on Talk and Talk, I use it to talk about my dog Nick. I don't know if you remember Matthew. I always said about him, but unfortunately I lost him last month. So it's a piece of me I that died. So it's strange every time I introduce myself and I don't talk about him because it was my little son. I loved him like a son. And yeah, guys, that's it. Let's go to the question number 2. Um, How do you approach make difficult decisions? Alex, can you start, please?
Yeah. I try to find a balance between, like, I tend to think what I'm feeling when about the difficult decision, and if it will be good for me. Because sometimes you have to make a decision. You don't want to make this decision, but it will be good for you. And I think that sometimes is letting something go, or when you know you don't have to pursue something in your life. Like I played as a pro player a time of my life, but I wanted to graduate, so I have to make a decision, and I don't regret this because I like to study what I'm studying right now. Just example. So I tend to think about how I'm feeling about it, and it is will be good for me in the long term. And sometimes we have the difficult to see the long term reward. It's very difficult to see this, but that's how I approach nowadays those difficult decisions.
Yes, yes, I totally understand you, especially because I am like I'm an emotional person, so sometimes I have the difficult to balance between emotion and, you know, uh, I forgot how to say razão. The rational,
Reason.
yeah, the rational, and the emotional, I have the difficult to balance these two areas. And because sometimes I know that in long term, something thinking with the rational person, something is better, but nowadays it's not so good, or probably in a short term is not a good decision. But we have to balance, and it's funny because we are, in my case, for example, I always asking to myself if I am doing the right decision, and stay in this question, and you keep balanced about the things you have to decide. It's really hard. But yeah, I don't know. It's terrible sometimes. But I don't know how to explain what I am thinking now. In my head makes a lot of sense. But I don't know how to explain. But for me, I don't know. Sometimes I stay in peace, it's more important than be right or stay, like for example, I know that something is better in some ways, but to get this, it's not good for my emotional, or I will lose my peace. So I prefer stay in peace, even if I lost something, or, stay, I don't know how to say, but injustiçada. I don't know how to explain, but I think you understand me, right? So I have this. It's a thing. Stay in peace with my decisions. It's a thing that contributes a lot to making my decisions. In especially when it involves other people, companies, or things like this. And yeah. And about you, Matthew?
So about this question, for me, I'm married during 21 years, a long time. Is normal and divide this difficult decision with my wife and my family, my son, my daughter. When I have this situation, sit down, conversation a lot, explain the pros and the cons about this decision happening in the future for us is about one decision together my family. Is the more responsibility about me because I'm a father. I have my wife, my son, my daughter. My son, for example, study. My daughter is married, live in your house, but is my daughter is common. I divide the situation with my family in my kids. That's it.
Yeah, I can imagine how marriage can be a teacher, about life, about making decisions, because it's not just you and it's not just your things that you want, but you have to balance. It's difficult to balance the things inside of you. Imagine it with another person. So
Yeah, but the most important, Alex said about the balance, but study the pros and cons. This is the most important about the decision.
yes, yes. Totally agree with you guys. Um, let's go to the question number 3. Can you recall a choice you made that significantly changed your life? How was it, and how did it impact you? You can start now, Marcy, please. You are muted.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, in my case, I'm 45 years old. Have a lot of decision during my life, but one important decision I talk with us when I receive one propose. I forgot proposta. The job, the new job in the another state, the Paraná state. I conversation with my family about it because it is necessary change the house, change the city, change in my case the job, my family, my son school, my daughter school, change the family's life about this decision. Conversation about the new job. Now resolve is the better try this opportunity. And then I lived during 7 years, working a lot. This company received the promotion. During I stayed there, learning a lot is the most important because the knowledge is mine. There I received one I forgot bolsa de estudos. I received the opportunity, the bolsa de estudos in English, studied during 3 years inside the school wizard. The company helping me pay the bills, the school. This knowledge is mine. This opportunity, work during 7 years. During the moment the pandemic, it's hard for me. It's a far from my family live here in Espírito Santo. I give up uh, during the pandemic. I return in my home state, but a hard decision in specific moment involve my family, and there is a good. I knowledge a new culture, a new peoples, learning a lot, and another opportunities. I talk, for example, I started studying English there because the company offer the bolsa de estudos to me. Is a good. That's it.
Yes, yes. Thanks for sharing this. And about you, Alex?
Well, for me, there were two moments that significantly changed my life. I used to live at Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais, and I was living by myself, and I had to step back since the pandemic. I had to take a step back and get to my parents' house and treat my depression. I faced depression for like 12 years, my life, and I feel that um, I'm living again, like since the last year. Since the last year, I'm cured, so I get back to college. I'm feeling I get the control of my life again. So the decision to take a step back, to walk again, was really big for me. When you have this kind of fight against a mental illness, you don't have you don't have the certain if how in how many time I will be cured, or will I succeed in trying those things to win against depression? But I did win, and I'm very happy that I took this step to think like, oh, I'm living by myself, but I need help. I need kind of to find myself again and try to improve myself to win this war, because depression totally wrecks your life, and sometimes you are not where you want to be. Sometimes I'm living this life, but it's not what I want for me. I don't want to live with this following me, like holding you. It was the biggest decision I have to make, and it's a choice, because sometimes my father says the depression, it's like a force um, against another. It's the illness against um, your will. You have to have um, a great will to win this. So it was the most difficult thing I ever faced in my life, and it impacted me a lot. But I'm fine now. I'm studying a lot of things. Sometimes when you said I don't we don't have so much time with the college, because there are a lot of things to read about, to study. But like 12 years without living, and now that I'm free, sometimes I get time for everything in one day. And people says now, oh, you are 34, you are old. I'm like, no, I'm not old. I feel like I'm 28 again, and it's very good. That's it.
So nice. So good to hear not about what happened to you, but about your separation story. And my answer is involved it too, because I can share two moments in my life that I had to make a choice, and one of them was exactly the same thing. Move out of the city. I was born in Fortaleza, and I've lived there for 18 years. So all my childhood and adolescence. And I, I, oh my God, I decided to move to a country city. I'm living now in my grandfather's house in a it's in a countryside of the a country city here in Ceará. And I decided to make this change because I had panic syndrome, and it was developing for depression. So I stayed 6 months just in at home. I was afraid about going out in the street, na calçada. I could not going out because the about violence, about things like this. I suffered três assaltos, and after that I developed this panic syndrome, and 6 months in living this situation, just becoming a part of the house, tava me tornando móvel da casa. And I said to myself that I had to make something to change the situation, because it was really hard just waking up and going to sleep every day with no without a purpose on life. So I decided to move and to study here. I chose a course on college that it was not that I want to do for my life, but it was the best option at the moment, just because my first how can I say, the first thing, the most urgent thing that I want to do, it's going out of Fortaleza. So I started to study biology on here on the city, and I stayed for 4 years, 8 semesters of biology. I like it, the science, but it was a course for being a teacher, and I don't want to be a teacher. I I always knew about it. Um, and the second change that I have to do in my life was this, changing the course, because during the pandemic, it was terrible for me, studying, in college, because of I had another psychology problems, and then I I could not continue the course, and I had to create courage to make this choice, of giving up of the course. And it was really hard, because my mom said, Elda, but 8 semesters, you are almost finishing. But for me, how can I say? Não vale a pena terminar. you know. And then now I am studying the course that I like, that I want to do. It's pharmacy. I love the health area, and I always knew that that was my area, the health area. And now I'm good. It's okay, but it was two big changes in my life, big choices, and yeah, that's it. But everything happens in the right time, and staying this time studying biology and was important for me. I didn't finish the course, but it was important for me. I learned a lot of things. I made a lot of friends, and I had amazing experiences that I will take for my life. And yeah, that's it, I think. Guys, my connection is really bad today. Did I froze sometime during
No, no,
our
no. It's a good connection. Go ahead.
really? Because
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
me, when you are speaking, you, Marcio, and Alex, it keeps frozen all the time. So if I disappear of the meeting, you know the reason, right? It's because my connection is awful. And it's appearing a message. A lot of times appeared here saying that my connection is unstable. So
Is a good your connection. You said about the replace the course. Now you finish the pharmacy.
no, I am studying.
Study the pharmacy.
Yeah,
Another is another course,
it was biology. I did not finish.
biology.
Yes. Yeah.
Biology. Yeah.
But like Marcia said, the knowledge is yours.
Yes.
Yes. You can use
Go
in
ahead.
pharmacy. I don't remember the name.
Yes.
Pharmacy. Yes, you can use the knowledge you got in biology in pharmacy. I think.
Yes. Yes.
I,
And
I,
in it,
Go
no,
ahead.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I believe the pharmacy is the most having most opportunity about the work market, about the jobs, they offer
Yes,
the jobs,
yes,
the pharmacy.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. In pharmacy, we have set, I think it's 72 areas of actuation. So a lot of areas, you can, when we think about pharmacy, we just think about a person under the druggery, uh, selling meds, but it's not. It's a lot of areas really, and I am loving the course, and I am using a lot of knowledge, a lot of things that I learned in biology in pharmacy, and including my monography too. In biology, I use it to. I was writing my monography in the area of antidepressant drugs. I love studying about this mental health, and I was studying our serotonin receptors and the relation with antidepressant. And now in pharmacy, I want to continue this project because I have, oh my God, I forgot how to say. Eu apresentei trabalho in English in an international event about this. So I want to continue this project because I really love it. And yeah, that's it.
Congratulations.
And it was a thing that I shared here on Talk and Talk at the time because before Talk and Talk, I would never be able to do things like this. How can I say, guys? Apresentar trabalho. I don't know. Help me, help me. I don't know how to say this. Let me search. Let me search. Just 1 minute. Present a work, I think it's this. I would not be able to present a work in English in an international event. It was online because of the pandemic, but if it would be presential, would be in Los Angeles. And but yeah, it was a great opportunity. And at the time, I shared on Talk and Talk this because with Talk and Talk, I got confidence and I got fluency to be able to do that. So yeah, Talk and Talk help us in life, no, not just in English, but in life, and not just about the speaking skill, about your confidence, your ability to talk with another person, your communication skills. So yeah, that's it. Everyone answered this question? Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right. Um, let's go. Question number 4. Do you believe in the concept of fate, or do you think our choices shape our destiny? Fate is like destiny, right? Márcio, can you start, please?
Yeah, is a good question. But two alternative is correct because, for example, I believe in God. I believe in my God have one this destiny. I forgot this pronunciation. Uh, destiny. I believe my God have a destiny for me and my family. For example, in my life, I don't think about the knowledge, the Paraná State, for example, work there during 7 years, living there during 7 years. I believe is a destiny. But another situation is a free will. Free will. Free will is you have a power create your destiny For example, I know the Elida only the virtual. For example, I want to know the personality. I forgot pessoalmente. I can to buy one ticket to travel your city there occasionally the know the presentation introduce myself and I free will I have a power the choose when I have a possibility to change my destiny. Another is my God write my destiny. I believe is a good for me. I work, study in the future. Surprise, my God, prepared for us. But two alternatives is correct, in my opinion. That's it. And you, Alex, go ahead.
Oh, I agree with Marcio. I think there's a relation between fate and our choices. I believe that I have the power to choose, as Marcio said. I have the power to choose things in my life. But I do believe in fate in the fact that some things they happen in the best way possible. Like I just have to have a good view about the life and do my best by trying to choose the best things for me, and things that will have to happen with me will happen, and it's up to me to choose how I see them. I love the Stoic philosophy, and they commonly say nothing is good or bad. It's the way that you see them or how you accept them in your life. And sometimes the things are not good or bad. Like Marcia said, the job in Paraná, it's not good or bad. It depends how he was facing it. Like, oh, it's good for me. It would be good to move with my family. So it's good. Or at this time, it's not good to move at all. So it's a bad thing. So I believe that I have the power to make the choices and the changes in my life, but fate will bring his weight to it too. That's it.
Yes, yeah, I totally agree with you, and I think you said everything that I I would talk about this question. I think that the two things are related, our choices and our fate. I think actually fate exists, but you have to give a step to them. So it's connected. I don't know, for example, I can choose if I will live in Fortaleza or here in my actual city. It's a choice that I can do, right? But the person that I know here that I have met before I moved, it's not my control. It's the fate, but it's related to my choice that I did to move. Because if I never leave, oh my God, how can I forgot the grammar? But se eu nunca tivesse decidido me mudar, pronto. I would not meeting this people that I know here. So it's connected, and I think everything is mine, everything is for me. We'll find a way to get on me, at me. So yeah, I think there's not. We don't have to choose a fate or choices. It's connected, and for one thing happens, you have to do the other, and you know that's it. I don't know how to explain better, but that's it.
Elida, my dream one day to know Fortaleza is a beautiful city. When I have opportunity to visit there, opportunity to know personality.
Yes, yes. I will wait, for this. And my dream is going to a presential meeting of everyone on Talk and Talk. Oh my God. I really want to go. And it happened, I think last year, I don't know, I don't remember. We had a presential meeting, but I could not I could not stay because it was in São Paulo and so far from me. But yeah, probably maybe this year or next year it will happen. um, okay. We have time for more questions. Let's go. Do you want to choose a question, Matthew or Alex? We have a lot of ones, so choose one of them, please.
Yeah, the question number 7 is a good. The question number 7, how do you navigate the balance between personal desires and I forgot the pronunciation, expectation in decision making? About this question, is necessary a balance everything in your life. The personal is most important because it is your real life. It's necessary in Português. The people said pé no chão about your decision, your choices, and the society expectation is a good because you is necessary the high expectation. When you have a high expectation, you work more, you study more because you intend activity one high goal in your life. I don't achieve the goal, but you I forgot. Chegou próximo. Is advance a lot for you. For me, about the personal, I keep calm conversation with my family and a good decision. About the expectation, high expectation. Work, studying a lot. That's it. And you, Alex, go ahead.
I agree with Mark. You have to set a goal. I go and give it hard to achieve this goal. I think there's no shortcuts to you really achieve something. Sometimes, it will be easier, not, but you have to learn. The path teaches you a lot. And when you achieve your goal, you will have a baggage. I don't know how to speak in English. I think it's baggage. I don't know. You will have all this knowledge. You have all this knowledge, and we'll keep it. Can I choose a question too? Like, it's because I love personal development, and I see the 8th question. Do you believe in giving second chances, or do you think initial choices should stand firm? I believe you have to give second chances in life. Sometimes I think we give second chances to everything. Like, I'm learning something. Oh, it's so hard. I don't get it at all. But you give a chance to yourself again and to this matter, and you try again. And I think that's life. It's it. It's trying and trying again till you achieve it. There's no, I'm not able to do it. It's more like, in how many time we all get it, you know? Like, um, and when you give this second chance, you don't have to how can I compare. You don't have to compare yourself to others. Like, some will get sooner to the goal. You will have your own time. I think that it's connected with the question Marshall choose. all of us have their own time to achieve something, and it's all about give yourself the chances to achieve it in life. That's it. Sorry, I saw a relation between the two questions, but it made more sense in my head than when I was trying to describe it.
Yes, yes. And I love to bring this kind of topics about thinking, about um personal developing, about emotions, because it's sometimes it's difficult to talk about this, even in Portuguese, especially in English. So that's the reason that I like to bring this topic, because it makes our brain think in the topic, organize the ideas about the topic, and talk in English at the same time. So sometimes when I left the when I leave the meeting, my brain like tá fervendo. And I love when it happens, and I love to bring this kind of topics. Yes, and I totally agree with you about this giving second chances. Um, we need second chances all the time in our lives, so why not giving some chances for, I think, of course, there are some things that we should stay more firm in our first decision. I think depends of the situation, right? But yeah, we can bring this topic about second chances in a lot of situations in lives, in relationships, jobs, studies, and a lot of things. But oh my God, my connection is terrible. Terrible today. Terrible. Sorry, guys. I am talking and I am frozen for myself. Oh my God. Oh, terrible, terrible. Sorry about that. I
Your
don't know.
connection is okay for us.
Yeah, really? It's, oh my God,
Yes,
because all the immersion, you guys were frozen to me. And when I am talking, your reaction is frozen to me too. Oh my God. But anyway, that's it. I survived. My connection survived for all the meeting. That's the important. And guys, our time is over. Oh my God, so fast. Today, the time, you know, tempo voou mesmo. I will put the link of the survey on the chat, right? Alex, this link is for a survey, and it's for giving us a feedback about the meeting, about what you thought, the host, the topic, the platform. You can give your suggestion. Um, you can give your suggestion to me about topics to bring in the next meetings. You can say whatever you want, give your feedback and give a score for the platform. So please enter the survey. Marcio is I saw your message. The Marcio immersion is every Wednesday at 8 p.m. So if to it's frozen again. Ah, Marcio, Marcio, do you want to say, because yeah, I can't.
Yeah, this is my address. My invite for us. My immersion is every Wednesday, 8 p.m.
Yeah. And try to go to another meeting, another host meetings too. We have amazing hosts here. We have meetings every day, all day. So a lot of, we can schedule in a lot of times. And I hope you enjoy. I hope this time was great for you. And do you want to share something? Do you want to give your opinion?
well, guys, it was a pleasure to meet you both, and I really really liked it. It's a good experience, and I can have a lot of this immersions the day. Yes. Oh, so
Yeah, I don't know because we have a lot of plans here on Talk and Talk, and I don't know how it works. It has a limit. I don't know what is your plan, but I think yes, you can. I don't know if it has a limit, but I think not. You can share. You can ask for Philip or for someone of the support, but I think it doesn't have a limit, and you can schedule all the things you have time to go. But I don't have sure. So sorry about this, but if you have the opportunity, go to the most meetings you can, because it's really good. You learn a lot and you make friends here, and it's amazing.
Now I started the immersion. The Larissa is 3 p.m. I go there.
Yes, I have to finish because I have another meeting right now. So thank you for your presence, guys. I love this meeting, and I hope to see you again next Saturday. Okay?
See you. Bye bye.
Bye
See you guys.
bye.